Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. It is Friday. It is noon Central Time. That means it is time for Cars on the Move. So we're going to be live with Ty in the transport parking lot. We're talking about connecting dealers, auctions, and carriers. This is the Grow Your Business show of the Auto Transport Intel channel segment. So let's do this. Do me a favor. Please give a like for this channel, for this show. And also, do me a favor, hit the share button, hit the copy button, copy the link, send it to a friend, let them know we're live with Ty in the transport parking lot, and you got to tune in and ask him questions, find out how to grow your business. Thanks so much for tuning in to the live chat. David, you know what? I saw this. Jay asked Ty about the email. We're going to talk about the email. The email. Two Bears Transportation LLC here. Thank you, David. Thank you so much for saying hello. Preston Huff is here. What's up, Preston? Give a like and a share. Thank you so much, Preston. Victory Lap Transport is here. What's up? I'm here on the perfect day. Need some info from Ty. Perfect. That's awesome. You guys are getting it. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel, participating. All right, it's cold outside, so let's go to Ty. Let's see what's going on. Ty, can you see me and hear me okay?
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, mic check. Good.
Hear the wind?
It is. It's windy and cold, huh?
Yeah. Can you hear it? Is it too loud?
No, it's good. It's fine. It
All right.
adds that element of reality, but it's not overbearing.
Good. Well, we are outside and it is cold. And one of the things that I was thinking about today, it was raining here earlier. It might rain again, but one of the things when you haul cars, guess what? You do it all the time, even if it's hot out, or cold, or rainy, or snowing. Pretty much don't take a break, right? So before you get into car hauling, if you're thinking about it, you might want to decide if you like the weather, and you like being outside, and you like walking. So before the show, I'm out here always checking things out, talking to people, doing my thing, do whatever it is I do. And I helped about 4 guys pull cars in the cold, walking in the rain, So when you want to haul cars, there's a lot to it. And we're here to help you build your business. And some of the things that I talk about on Fridays is real life. Transport parking lot. See that car? That car, all those cars. These guys are here dropping cars off, picking cars up, checking them in, checking them out. Walk, go, hurry, fast. Why? Because the car dealer wants his cars. That's why. So anyway, we're going to talk about the market. What's going on? Is it slow? I watched the show yesterday on demand. I couldn't make it. I apologize. Which, by the way, the Dispatching Live show on Thursday, honestly, is my favorite show. Because it for guys that are really trying to figure this out, new guys, maybe they don't want to talk to Ty because he's too mean, or all he talks about is, the dealer wants his cars, or all Jay talks about is, these executive guys in the office. Well, here's the thing. That show is incredible because what I do on Friday is I get to show you the real life version of what you saw yesterday on Dispatching Live. What did you see yesterday? The loads are down, right? Things are a little weird right now. Prices are a little down. What's going on? So I'm at the auction. Hey, how'd it go? Sale was down. The percentages. We're always talking percentages. So for example, if they had 1,000 cars and they had a 65% sale, or even a 50% sale. That's 500 cars that got to go somewhere and they need somebody to move them. So auctions are a great place to network. Auction transport parking lot, great place to talk to car dealers, other carriers, look at equipment. We'll show you some cool equipment too. I'm not afraid of that, right? This guy, oh look, we got a guy jump start. Got a dead battery on the back. That's a rough day. Who's experienced that, right? But anyway, this is a Stinger, right? Big truck, 9-car hauler. Those guys are serious. They're not your wedge guys. Oh, look. Here's another Stinger, right? This guy's loading cars from the auction. This guy's actually, remember last couple weeks ago, Jay, I was telling you about the dealer that bought their own truck and trailer? They're back. All right. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just saw 3 leave. that ought to tell you there's something going on here at the independent auction, right? This guy's unloading. Here, let's see if we can get it. That guy's unloading. That guy's loading, taking them out. This guy's taking them out. And then we got our first class guys over here, Joe and Annie and AU. And our other guy was here earlier too, the tow truck guy. But anyway, that's all I really got right now, Jay.
Dude, fantastic. I gotta tell you, man, seriously, seeing you...
Hey, look.
Yeah, what do you got?
There's Lon. Hey, Lon, how's it going? Good. You got a chain? Got chain straps. Chain? You got some straps too? Oh, yeah. Yeah? What is it, 7509? 509, yeah. 509. And a Peterbilt. You like it? Oh, yeah, love it. Loving it? A lot different than supply Freightliner. We saw Zach last week. He said he likes his job. Doing good? You like this setup? Love it. Yeah. Not better than the Boydston? It's very smooth ride. Smooth ride? Yeah. Nice. Good to see you. Take it easy. That's Lon. The transport parking lot. Peterbilt. Woo. Oh. Afraid of heights? Don't fall. Okay, there's the transport parking lot tour. Looks like we're doing good. What do you think?
I'm telling you, man, seriously, seeing you out there and hearing you talk and seeing the excitement, it's like you are in the brotherhood. I love it, man. I love it. And I can tell that in the live chat, it means a lot.
Yeah, that's real.
It is. It's totally real. And I mean, it's cold out there. You're dealing with height. You're dealing with all kinds of elements. And you gotta know, just you walking around, I know that you know your way around the trucks. You know where you might bump your head or...
Yeah.
I mean, it's
great.
Screenshot. It's great, man.
I love it.
And it's real. I mean, without the carrier, no cars move.
No, they don't. They said it might snow here this weekend too, so they went ahead and got the backhoe out.
Wow.
We're ready, right?
Ready to go.
Okay, so now that was the transport parking lot. Now we're walking to the check-in, check-out, right?
Nice. Keep going. That's awesome.
So a lot of the guys, hey, I want to haul cars. How do I get cars off of a load board? Or if you have a relationship, you got to get a gate pass. Where do you find the gate passes? In the garden shack, right? I've done plenty of videos in here in the guard shack. And this is the guard shack, right? It's a little more quiet. There's Dave. Hey, Dave! Sorry, my camera's a little bit weird today. But anyway, this is your guard shack. This is where you get gate passes. Dave!
What's going on, man?
Come here, buddy. I was just showing him the guard shack. This is Dave.
How's it going?
Hey!
What do you do here?
I check cars in, I check cars out. I operate both the tow trucks.
Let me see your tow truck. What do you got there?
F450.
F450. Wow, this thing is really not doing good today. It's
No,
a nice.
good.
That's a new one.
You're
Yeah,
good.
we just got that one last year.
Oh, hey, Jay wants to ask you a question. Jay, what did you say?
Oh, no, I said you're good. This is awesome. Keep going.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Show us the truck.
I've known you for what, 4 or 5 years?
4
now?
years. I've been here going on my 5th year right now. I
5th year.
started, it'll be in March, it'll be my 5th year working here. Absolutely love this job. It's the best
They
job
took care of you too during
Yes,
COVID, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to learn a new skill during that time, which was
One
got to help do the guys.
we have a tow company here named GT that usually brings us cars. And when I was off on COVID, I went and learned how to tow proper and all the techniques and everything. And then I come back here and I'll use it here at work.
Yeah, and you're kind of like the lead guy here when the check.
I think that's what they call me.
Yeah, the lead guy. Yeah, and so you're checking them in, checking them out, bring them with the tow truck in.
Yep.
Any kind of advice for car haulers? What's
Always
the best advice for a car hauler for a guy like you that knows us?
make sure you're verifying your VIN. Come up and find us. If you got an NOP vehicle, make sure that you're pulling keys. That's one major thing. Make sure the keys take the keys up here to us. That's a big thing.
So if we drop an NOP off, just roll it off.
Yep.
We need to bring you the keys.
Bring us the keys. Yep.
Find somebody at
the gate. Yep. Yeah. Let them know it's over there.
Otherwise, you guys won't ever know it's there, will you?
Yeah.
You just find a car and try to figure it out.
Yep. And if there's a key for it, we have to hunt it down, or if we got to pay to cut a key, it gets a little expensive.
How about gate passes? If I'm a new guy and I come here, where do I get gate passes? How does that work?
I usually come up to the front here, try to find one of us that are usually out and about checking cars in. Last 6 of the VIN is the best thing to know.
Yeah.
Rather than a buyer, last 6 of the VIN, we can look anything up that way. We can tell if it's here, if it's left. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and the truth is, guys, like I talk to a lot of car haulers on the show. So what I always tell guys is make guys like David your best friend. And the reason I say that is because this guy knows everything in and out. And, you know, Jay and I have these talks a lot about dealerships, last mile, final mile, all that. And then we always kind of forget the big guys. But the big guys are the ones, in my opinion, make difference with you on the back end, right? Yep. So the more we help you, the more you help us, and it seems to work. Yep. Now, from my experience, independent auction like this is way helpful, like crazy helpful. Like you guys go get gas, help us jump start it. I mean, help us find the cars.
Yep.
So independent auctions are always my favorite. I do appreciate your time. And we'll stay in touch. Probably see you around.
All right.
Incredible. Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was
Dave's
awesome.
a great guy, by the way.
And great advice on the keys, on the VINs. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Right? Everybody hates a no-key in-op. Well, sometimes it could have been avoided, maybe. Right?
Yeah, well, again, if you really, the message I heard there was what we call communication.
Your communication. Amen. All right. On to the next phase. I'm loving this.
Okay, we're in the lanes now. A little more quiet. Again, this place yesterday was just popping. I mean, cars coming through, people. It was a beautiful day, by the way. It was 80 degrees and, oh, wait till you see this. You know what that is, right? That's when they sell a car. They get excited and they bing, and everybody's pumped up. And also, just so you know, right here, they do, when the weather's bad, this is where we do condition reports. Did you know that? Different locations, different spots to do the condition reports. So, there you go. What else you want to see?
Dude, fantastic. I'll tell you what you could do next, because you're killing it. This is awesome. What's going on? Those double doors to your right. What's going on in there? Can we go in there? Or is that too?
We can. It's no, it's fine. We can go in there. It's just they're usually
the
pretty.
Office.
Yeah, it's the check. You know, title, registration, dealer, customer service, different things like that. They got the cafeteria back here. You know, a lot of times when I'm coaching guys, I'm like, if you can't get into the auction, like come through those doors right there. Where did they go? Can you see them? Yeah. Wherever they are. Yeah, if you can't come in here for whatever reason, you can go hang out in the cafeteria and drink coffee. You want me to show you?
Yeah, let's go have, yeah.
They've got good coffee. Every auction, independent auction, always has great coffee. I guess some of the other auctions do too, but probably not as good as the this one for sure. A lot of people hanging out in here. Hey, there's Phil. Hey, Phil. Oh, wait, let me get a cup of coffee. Are you busy, Phil? You just waiting on me?
Yeah, man, this is a day in the life, dude.
Yeah, so you come in here and you sit down with Phil. Hey, Phil. What's up? You knew my buddy Jay?
I don't know.
You don't know Jay?
Oh.
What do you do, Phil?
Well, I do.
You're a buyer, aren't you?
I buy and I transport.
You still in the transport?
Yeah, still in transport.
Yeah? Got a couple trucks?
I got 2 trucks, but I only got 1 on the road.
Yeah. Driver problem or just whatever.
Don't have the
problem.
business right now.
A little slow.
Yeah, just trying to keep the.
Where are you?
one
You're based
truck
out of Kansas,
moving. Out
right?
of Wichita.
Wichita. What's a buyer do?
What do you mean?
What,
Oh,
how do
what's
you
the
become
buyer?
a buyer? This is good stuff, by the
Good
way. I know the
reputation,
answer.
I
I just
guess.
want him to say it.
Yeah, get a good reputation and be around a long time.
Been in it for a while. You've been.
40
I've
years.
known you 20 years.
30 years. Yeah.
You
I
got me.
started in '89.
89.
Yeah, 1989.
Wow. Okay, so buyers, you get a, hey, I need a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
You do new
Yeah.
car stores, independent car
A
lots.
couple new car stores, some used car stores, tote-to-motor stores.
Yeah.
I buy for probably 8 or 10 people. But right
So
now
you
it's
got a
probably
whole
more like
array.
3. Yeah.
From all the way to the new
Oh,
car
yeah.
store. So you got to really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you use
Everybody
Black
messes
Book?
up. Everybody messes up. I pretty much use the Manheim
The
app,
MMR.
MMR. But,
How is it going with Manheim? You been buying anything from them?
Manheim market report's probably not. It's not right now. It needs to. Hoping by the time the election's over that it'll get back to where it should be. But they need to catch up.
Do you buy from Manheim anymore?
Not much. I go there. Don't ever see anything buy. But I'd rather buy the live auction myself.
You like the live auction because you like to see the cars?
Well, and
as
watch
they-
it go through, just in case you miss something at the last minute. You can.
That
Ooh,
happens.
yeah, it happens quite often.
Have you bought anything via online Manheim
Yes,
or Odessa?
I did when this first happened. This COVID first happened. I bought it online.
How'd it work out?
It was fine. Maybe a little cheaper.
I got a
Wish I bought
question
more,
for
though.
you. When you buy online like that and you're done, okay, I bought 10, 20 cars,
Right.
I'm done. What happens, right when you decide you're done, what do you do next? Do you call your transport guy? Do they give you the option you need transportation? Oops. Sorry about that.
In my, you know, what's me, transport is just
You just take care of it
myself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Phil. That was good. Coffee's always better too whenever you do it. Hey guys, you want an interview? What do you guys do here? You want to say hi to my buddy Jay? Can you see him up there?
Hey.
Jay?
How you doing?
Hi, Jay. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for.
Jay, you want to talk?
No, I love it when you
Can't
talk.
hear you.
Oh, you can't
Uh-oh,
hear me?
hold on.
What's Jay do?
Jay, he's my buddy. He does. Can we hear you?
Okay, check. Are we good? Nothing?
We can't
I can hear you. I can hear
We're
you.
transport guys.
Oh, yeah?
And we got a YouTube show. Jay started it. And so
I'm
we just.
supervisor on the lot out here.
You are? What's your
Excellent.
name?
Wayne.
Wayne? I'm Ty.
Ty?
How come I don't know that?
I don't know.
You hide. You're such a good supervisor. You can just
I don't-
direct traffic from afar, right?
No, we're out there on the lot all the time, busy.
Tell me your name again. I'm sorry.
Wayne.
Wayne.
I'm Ty. Okay. Wayne is this lot supervisor. That's a big job.
Yeah, keeps me busy.
Very important.
I retired after 27 years with the gas company here in Kansas City.
Okay.
And when this building was first built, I put the gas meters in here.
Oh wow. So you know this place.
Yeah, when I first put it up, there were 2 bays out there
That's it. What year was
and
that?
a lot of mud.
Yeah. It's really grown a
Probably
lot.
80,
Wow.
89.
89.
I don't know how long this
Awesome.
building's been here now.
I can't hear
I
you
can
at all.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hold on.
Did you mute me? Check.
No.
But I
Oh
can,
yeah, I bet I did. Hold on.
Yeah, you muted me.
There you go.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
now we
you,
can hear you. Okay.
we've been good the whole time. And
Wayne,
really,
do you want to
dude,
say anything to Wayne?
yeah, Wayne, really interesting. I mean, talking about the 80s and the 2 bays and the mud, and you put in the meters, right? That's amazing. And now you, when you
There's
walk
a lot-
around, as you work and you walk around, how do you reflect on all this?
It just,
Just part of
Like,
life.
especially now, right? Are we in a weird time?
oh yeah, this is the weirdest time that we've ever had. I retired back 7 years ago, I think, and started coming out here a couple days a week, just fiddling around, and then ended up taking over this lot supervisor job for. I told him I'd do it for 2 years, so about July next year, I'm going to go back to the 1 or 2 days a week and let somebody else make the decisions.
Well, the thing is as a transport guy, we don't know it, but we really have a lot of appreciation for guys like you, right? So whenever you put all the sold cars over there, or you put the whatever, it makes life easier for us, right?
Yeah.
And you guys help us here.
Yeah.
We do appreciate that, Wayne.
No,
We appreciate you
glad.
guys helping us. We need all the help we can get.
Amen. Because the lots that don't do anything for the carriers get a lot of beef.
I have a brother in Ohio that retired 3 years ago from teaching school. Did that for 30 years. And he started driving for a car dealer in Columbus. And he said some of the places you go, they say, here's a map, cars right here, and send them out the door.
And
So
maybe the car is there.
Maybe.
Good point.
Yeah. So.
Is that Columbus, Ohio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we've got some friends at Columbus Fair Auto Auction.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Shirks, Tim and
Caitlin.
Shirk.
Yeah.
I had a niece that worked for Manheim there in Grove City, Ohio.
Oh yeah, boy, that's a popular one.
That's where I'm from originally, is back that area.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, Wayne, I appreciate your time. That was awesome.
Really
Have a
cool.
good day.
Thanks,
We're gonna
Wayne.
go check out the lot.
Super cool.
That was
Wow.
good.
You know, you are crushing it today. This is awesome, Ty. And we have a few more topics
Thank
to
you.
get. We have a few more topics to get to. So if
Yeah,
you're
we better
done,
go ahead and go to topics.
yeah,
I
let's
think
do that.
Shown everybody this is an auction. Auctions are important. There are people that work at the auction. Auctions, in my opinion, seem to do a lot better whenever they're open. Just saying.
Yeah. So, in fact, speaking of, because we wanted to talk, let's transition. Let's talk about remarketing for a second. Since we're here, we're at the auction. Let's talk about remarketing. Ty, you know, you don't hear the word remarketing that much in auto transport.
You do remarketing back there? Hey, what do you know about it? You ever met my buddy Jay?
I mean, you hear it, but
Tim,
hey,
I'm
what's
telling you.
going on?
This is Tim. That's Jay. We do a transport
Hey,
show.
Tim.
We're transport guys. We talk about remarketing. Hey, look. That ought to tell you something.
All right,
Tell me
hey.
in 5 seconds. What's remarketing? Tell us. I know. Tell our audience. Well, how many people are listening? Just got 5 to 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10,
it's just
20.
No. It's just remarketing.
Just dealer sales, like
Dealer to dealer.
taking cars from other people.
Okay, that's remarketing, right? Like finance companies and stuff like that.
Just like fleet repos.
Yeah.
And we sell.
Is that remarketing too? Thanks, Tim. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Tim. So, all right, so let's do this. Yeah, let's talk remarketing and stay close to the camera because the wind is back.
Oh, here,
So-
I got a better idea. Let
Yeah.
me get out of here.
Perfect.
While
All right,
we're doing
so
that, let's take a quick peek at the Harleys.
yeah, let's do it. Nice.
Oh, blacked out.
You're locked out.
Oh, blacked out.
Oh, blacked out.
Harleys, black. Okay,
All right.
there we go.
Perfect time. We walk in. You talked about this is where we do condition reports when it's cold, which leads
yeah.
us on the path of remarketing. My
Okay,
understanding
yeah.
of what remarketing is, right, is remarketing is getting a vehicle front row ready, right? We hear that dealership term, front row ready. When a dealer buys a vehicle on wholesale,
Right.
and you're in Wi-Fi, TMZ. Okay, good. You're good. Okay, so when a dealer buys a vehicle wholesale through an auction, and now he's got this car, and it's a 2012 Nissan, it's probably going to need some remarketing before it's front row ready. Now I know this is not the carrier's concern, but it's one of those other elements that's important to think about because why was that car transported? You know, we never used to have to ask why is a car transported. We're just what car needs to be transported. But as digital auctions pick up, we're going to need to know more of why cars are being transported so we know where to find that business.
Yeah, like Tim right there would be a good contact. Tim's dealing with, you heard what he said, right? What'd he say?
Say it again because he was a little in the wind.
Well, remarketing, we're taking a car and we're
getting it ready, and we're selling it at the auction, right? So
Exactly.
go
Getting
ahead.
it ready. Let's break that down. What does getting it ready mean?
Well, in my opinion, you have to back way up, right?
Right.
So way up. So how did it get here? Okay, don't even say here. How did it get there? Then how did it get here?
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I think and talk about remarketing, I think about finance, right? Finance companies, Bank of America, your local bank, Union Bank, credit unions, anybody, Toyota Finance. Did you see his jacket, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of the, hey, what is Pierce? Come on, you can come over and say hi. I was gonna do Blake, but since he's your brother,
Uh-oh. Ty got a phone call.
Go get him. He should be on this one.
no, he's all right. What do you do here, Pierce?
Work at the gate.
This is Pierce.
Hey, Pierce, what's up?
Jay, can you hear us?
Yeah. You're good.
Okay.
You hit mute again, maybe.
Yeah, I did.
You're good.
Okay. So what do you do here?
Work at the gate.
What do you do there?
Either check in cars, check them out afterwards.
Yeah. That's a big job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keeps you busy.
Yeah.
You work with that Dave guy?
David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about him?
He's a hard worker.
He is a hard worker.
Yeah.
You guys help carriers sometimes, car hauler guys?
I mean, we help them locate some cars, help them like pull them up to the gate for them if they have like a lot of orders, like 16 or 8 cars. Like yesterday, I want to say after the sale, a guy came in about 410, 420, and it was like, I need help. I got 8 cars, and I was like, see if I can help you.
I need you to say this so everybody can hear it, because this is my point right here, guys. Let's hear that story one more time.
So there was a car hauler that came in yesterday about 420, 415, give or take, and he asked somebody if they could help him pull like 8
We got to
cars.
do a quick timeout. Well, you mentioned 420 for a reason. 420 not meaning marijuana
No,
day, right?
like
It's
time-
what time it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time it is? We close at 4:30.
Okay, so you close at
Ooh.
4:30,
Yeah.
and it's 420, and a car hauler,
Has 8 cars that
8
needs
cars, he's got to get pulled before 4:30.
out. Yes.
Now, what happened
Wow.
next? Because this is crazy.
So I
Wow.
went up to Moose and I asked
Okay.
her.
Moose happens to be another check-in person. So we've 3 check-in person, including Pearson's brother Blake, which
Is
we'll see him
Someone that-
sometime, I'm
that's
sure. But okay, sorry.
so I asked Moose if I can go help the dude. Well, then there are 3 W's, which is like right down the street. Well, not street, but down the hill right here.
Okay.
He has 8. They're like spaced out between.
So
either,
these are probably late model factory Hyundai Kias, the
most likely
W's.
Kias.
Did you hear it? So just so you know, all right.
And
keep going.
then, so I helped him. We took the golf cart down there, put him in one, drive it up here, let him stage him out here by the bays. Went
Ready to
back,
check out.
kept going, got them all up here. And then after that, there was one that needed jumps. So by the time he was pulling cars out, I went back, jumped the car, hopped in the car, drove it up for him. Got it all out by like 4:32.
Dude. Okay.
Dude.
Nobody asked you to do that, right?
No. The guy
Nobody
just-
told. That's not in your job description, is it?
Not
Help
really.
car haulers.
Not really.
Right. So
Unless-
did you know this car hauler?
I see him like every now and then.
Seemed like a
And-
decent guy.
Yeah. Every single time he
Always
asks
nice,
to
too.
help, like every time he needs help, he comes up to me or Moose and asks us if one of us can help. And I'm just like, if we're not busy, yeah, but if we're busy, you give us like 10, 15 minutes, and if gig gets cleared off, I can see if I can break off, or somebody else can send somebody else with you.
Yeah. That's a great story. Well, thanks a lot, Chris. Tell Blake if he wants to come
Thank
in,
you.
he can.
All right,
Good to
have a
see
good
you,
fight.
buddy.
Wow,
Thank you.
man.
All right.
Wow, dude. You ain't going to get that at every auction, are you? I mean, and I'm not
Are you
naming.
signaling?
I am signaling. Beep, beep, beep. I am not going to name names, but there is something happening. And this whole, you know what's funny to me? I think that some companies like to use the word transparency, hoping it doesn't actually happen. Because if we get really transparent and we start to all really communicate, look out. And that's what's happening. Because that was an amazing story, man.
That happens all the time here.
Right.
I mean, I come here often, frequently, and I'm just trying to demonstrate, show you. Okay, first of all, just watch this. that doesn't happen other places, right? So if
Yeah.
you're the carrier and you're 10 minutes out and they close at 4:30, if maybe you're at a different location, which I think, wasn't it a couple weeks ago, you had this post about
Oh yeah.
the car
Ooh.
hauler.
Oh man. Page after page. Oh, it was brutal. I mean, they were naming auctions that they hate. Like,
Yeah.
what's it take to get to that point?
Well, where I'm going with this is even at those places, you can still make friends, and sometimes they will help you.
That's right. Individuals. That's correct.
It's relationship. It's relational. I've been to the other auctions that
And-
we're not talking about, and
and-
I know people that work there, and they help.
And that's where, you know, it's interesting because you can turn it around. Every company has some really great individuals that work there. And if the company will actually listen to them rather than just say they listen to them, not just recognize, but actually listen.
Yeah, I would agree with you. The problem I've got with that is I don't. It's not that hard. There's not a lot to listen to.
I know, but I don't.
It's
But it
pretty
doesn't.
basic.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, what I mean is from the perspective of if you're an auction, you want a couple of things. You want cars in, and you want cars out. So how do you expedite that? How do you make that go smoother? You know, for a long time, I've always took the brunt as a car hauler guy, right? There's my buddy Jay. I'm always telling. This is Blake.
Hey, what's up,
How
Blake?
you doing?
Jay.
Hey.
Blake, what do you do here?
I process vehicles up at the gate.
Do you have a brother?
Yep,
What's his name?
Pierce.
Pierce. Really?
And then mom's in the front office too.
Really? So it's a family business.
Family business once again.
I didn't know your mom was up front.
Yeah, Rochelle, she's on the
Titles and stuff like that.
titles, helping customers,
Customer
kind of
service.
about a little bit of everything up there.
So you've kind of got auction in your blood.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
A little over a year now.
Okay. You
A
like
year
it?
and a couple months. Yeah, it's people I work with, people I work around, really inspire, positive, and it's kind of good energy and flow of things going on.
Yeah, I can tell because whenever I'm here, you guys are always nice to me. He always walks up, hey, how's it going? And he's been my buddy. He's telling me how many cars are at the sale, what the sales numbers are. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and to know
exactly.
that stuff, which is really good. I mean, so this again illustrates what we're talking about is community relationships and knowing you guys because you guys can be very helpful
Yeah.
for car hauler guys. So we always appreciate you, probably more than you appreciate us.
Oh,
Just kidding.
you get
Ah,
our
nice
cars
kidding.
together, that way we have more inventory.
Oh, Ty.
Get new cars in, and everything else.
Yeah. So the check-in, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, check in. It's
Registration?
called vehicle processor. We kind of just check them in, check VINs, make sure that your door VINs that you scan matches your dash VINs. We label each car
With
for
the
the
sticker
certain
on it?
dealer
Right.
or inventory cars, and then once whoever you're hauling for purchases it, then they have to exit, which is the gate pass. You've probably seen
Right, yeah.
one.
You gotta have a piece of
Yep.
paper.
A piece of paper you have to sign, print, driver's license, ID, state that it came from, and then your driver's license number. And then we verify those, make sure you have the right car. That way you don't take one off.
Sometimes people actually take the wrong car.
Yeah, and
I've done it.
Oh man, it
and then
happens.
it's a whole big mess.
Yeah, it can turn into a problem.
Huge problem.
But then again, if you're buddies with Blake, Pierce, in the auction, the people you do business with, again, illustrating, you can make these relationships, you can build a lane, you can come back to the same place over and over and over and over again. How many of the same people do you see here every week?
Oh, probably at least 20, if not more. I mean,
That
off
you
the top
know,
of my
like,
head,
hey, Blake, right?
George
You're-
Ty, like,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
go with Zach, even.
Right.
I've seen Zach in some of your videos.
Yeah, Zach, knows the carriers.
I
So-
know. So it just kind of varies.
Yeah.
And even if I don't know them by name, like by the face, I
No.
just know, hey, I know you.
And you're getting to know car dealers
Yeah.
too, right?
I know
they're coming
many
to you.
dealers.
Yeah.
Like
one that's for Zane Auto. I know obviously the First Class.
Yeah, first class guy.
Kinda
Everybody knows.
everyone knows First Class wholesale, and then George. I don't know who he's with though.
Mhm.
I know a team. He started his own. He was with First Class, but he started his own.
Mhm.
And then a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
But that's also due to my mom in the front office.
Yeah, but the cool part is that you're getting to know people. They're getting to know you. You can help a dealer. You can help a carrier. You can even help somebody that works here.
Yep.
And it seems to work by everybody helping each other.
Yep.
Right. And it's like, okay, we've got rules, but the biggest rule is let's all help each other and let's get the job done. Let's get the cars in. Let's get the cars out.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of the foundation, isn't it?
Pretty much for the most part. Yeah, we got to get them in, make them sure they run across the lines, get them sold, and then get them out.
Yeah.
Get new things.
Do you when you talk to car dealers, do you ever get a sense of like, man, I'm really happy to be here today?
I mean, it's not even just car dealers that really. I'm just happy to be here, just on a normal basis, even if dealers aren't, or car haulers, anyone's not here, because of, like I said, the people I work with and how close and related everything is.
Tight group.
Yes, very tight group. It's kind of like one big family or team.
Yeah, and that's what, in my opinion, especially independent auctions in today's environment, the independent auction has that. There are bigger auctions that have had that, but I think because of the size, they kind of start losing that, and rules and different things start kind of tearing apart. So.
Kind of splitting things around.
Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem.
Appreciate you coming on today. That was awesome.
No
Tell everybody
problem.
I said hi.
All right, I will.
Talk to you later. Thanks. Yep.
Wow, man. This has been an amazing Friday. Wow.
Good show.
Wow.
Good
I mean,
show.
awesome. And we have an email we can talk about. There was one other thing.
I want to talk about the 27th really bad.
Yeah, let's talk about let's go to that. Because I'll tell you what, the email, we were talking about the email yesterday. It's going to come up again on Tuesday night. Let's just skip that because there's been so much great stuff. Let's talk about what we're doing Tuesday night. Guys, here's the great news. Tuesday night's live. Oops. I get my titles off the screen. Tuesday night's live on Auto Transport Intel. Go ahead and get your reminder. Go to YouTube. Go to Auto Transport Intel on YouTube. Okay? Go ahead and go to the home page. And when you scroll down, you can click on Automotive Market Insight with Black Book.
Whoa.
This is a big deal.
Whoa.
Black Book. Black Book does market updates, insights. How long has this company been around, by the way?
For a long time.
Man, it is, I can't remember if it was 30, 40 years. Is it 50 years? I don't even know.
I'm thinking more than 50.
Yeah, long time. Okay, so what you can do is you go to Black Book, and you can learn about Black Book, but they have all these analytics and insights. Okay, here we go. So they do like weekly market insights, and it's intense. Check this out. COVID-19 market insights for October 20. So this came out a few days ago, and you can download the PDF. I recommend that. Download a copy of the report. Click there. Get your own copy. 23 pages. 23-page in-depth analysis of what's going on in the automotive market. I mean, it's got a table of contents. This is insane. So
This is like gold bars, man.
Oh,
I mean,
my gosh.
Wow. I'm starting to salivate.
It just keeps going. New, used, cars, trucks, you name it. Year over year auction. Like what Phil was talking about?
Yeah.
The MMR? Yeah. Go ahead and, Phil, you're going to want to download that 23-page PDF and try to, get some more of that information. So Black Book is going to be on the show Tuesday night. We're going to do the first market update on Auto Transport Intel with Black Book Tuesday night.
That's like crazy. I mean, why I say that is because like I remember when I first so I pulled a real stupid because I'm so smart. I went ahead and got my dealer's license just so I could get into an auction. That's the only reason I wanted a dealer's license. So I got a dealer's license so I could go into the auction. And I kept seeing these guys with these little books. They're a little bit, they're this wide and about that tall.
Wow.
And I'm like, hey, what is that? And it opens, so it looks like a book if it's sitting this way, but it's rectangle. And you open it like this, right? You know, like your little binder thing.
Right.
You open it like that. So inside it is every car on planet Earth, and it gives you prices of what that vehicle should be worth at the auction.
Wow. Cool.
They got like a poor to an extra clean. And anyway, guys would have these black books in their back pocket so much that it would leave like a, you know, your skull can. It would leave like a, and it was a status symbol. I mean, seriously, I was like, what do you got to do to get one of those? Well, you got to be a subscriber. You got to be a dealer. I'm like, oh, wow. How do you? So I get a dealer's license so I can go into the auctions. I start seeing these black books and I'm like, what do you got to do to get one of those? Because it was always the cool guys that had them, you know, like the guys that are starched out. They got their jeans starched with their cowboy boots, with their shirt starched and their cowboy hat. I mean, What is that cool book? So anyway, Black Book has been around forever and they're amazing people. And I've been fortunate enough to be in on a couple conversations with him. Paul, just an amazing guy. I mean, super nice, real knowledgeable.
Yeah, Paul Machine.
So anyway, that's exciting news for the October 27th show. That's a big deal.
This coming Tuesday, and I put the link in the live chat. So go ahead and you guys in the live chat, by the way, I've been in the live chat screen for a while. Thank you so much for live chatting, and I just put it in there. Ty, you're going to be on the show with me, right?
Yeah, I'm excited. But I'm also excited because at this auction that I'm at, we're supposed to have, it may be a schedule thing, but he's right now confirmed. Doug, who we've actually interviewed before here at this auction, is going to join us. And then the two car dealers, remember Mike and Ken, they're going to come back.
Wow.
So,
whoa.
I'm pretty pumped, really.
That's going to be huge. Wow.
I think so.
Wow. So Tuesday night is the first Black Book Automotive Market Insight show, as well as a continuation of a week ago, the Cars on the Move, connecting dealers, auctions, and carriers discussion. Insane. This is insane. We're going to be live on YouTube with all of that. Now, I say these things, there's somebody right now thinking, gosh, Jay, you sure are excited about car shipping information. Well, what we're going to do Tuesday night, I don't think that's ever been done like that. Not that I know of. Connecting dealers, auctions, carriers, and market experts live on YouTube.
Maybe at a mega conference, you know. I was just like, okay, who has them? Well, at these big conferences, but I don't know if they all sit down at the same table. But no.
Well, and those conferences, that's the thing about the conferences. It's pay to play, you know, which maybe Auto Transport Intel will be like that one day. I don't know. But what I do know is that anybody can watch live Tuesday night, be a part of the show. Please do. Join the live chat. Ask your questions. Go to Black Book. Here's what you want to do. Go to the Black Book. Here, let me get those titles off the screen again. I do everything here, which is okay. Go to blackbook.com. All right. I'm going to put the link in the live chat. Go to the site and download your 23-page PDF and come up with what questions do you have where you take the market insight and how it'll affect your business, right? Because this isn't a trivia show. The goal is, okay, now that I have all this new information that I learned on Cars on the Move on Friday on October 23rd at noon Central Time, now that I've seen all this stuff and I'm hearing all this stuff and I'm going to read all this stuff, what questions can you ask live in the chat on Tuesday night the 27th to help improve your business?
Yeah. Well, and two, to keep things really simple for the carrier out there, you know, again, I've had a 1-ton and a 3-car. That's how I started. I've had a fleet, 20 Peterbilt Stingers, like old Juan's driving, right? This CX 5309, excuse me. So I've got a pretty good understanding of what it's like to drive a 1-ton and a 3-car and what it's like to run a fleet. And back to what we're talking about, and it's like, come on, guys. I just like the interviews, and I like to be out in the parking lot. That's where I like it, and that's
Right.
good. I like that too.
Me too.
It's a lot of fun, and that's really what makes this job fun for me is interacting outside. I love outside. I love trucks. I love cars, and I love people. And to keep it real simple, what we're trying to demonstrate is all these things come back to the car dealer. In Ty's world, everything I just showed you, everybody I just talked to, everything we're looking at, Black Book, auctions, carriers, all comes back to the car dealer, right? So when I get the calls like I got yesterday, okay, I get a call yesterday from a guy named Andrew down in Scottsdale. Andrew's been following us on the show. He likes what we're doing. He signed up for the ATI Insider, so he's a member. He gets the 20 minutes to talk to Ty. We talked for 45 minutes because it's just great conversation, which happened to be during the Dispatching Live show. So that's kind of why I missed that. But
yeah, right.
In talking to him, he's talking about exotic cars and enclosed. Guess what I've never done? Exotic cars or enclosed.
Yeah, right.
But I do know this, and this is where we landed. Why don't you go talk to car dealers that deal with exotic cars and enclosed transport and call me back next week? Find out, how many do they move? How many do they buy? Where do they go? How often does this happen? I don't know. But I do know the car dealer will tell you everything you need to know. It's a true story.
You
And
know,
if you can go talk to them, you just hit it out of the park.
and as a side note, I saw somebody had gone to a car collector show, and they move enclosed cars, and they just carried around a sign. I transport enclosed cars. He totally got business from it. All he did is walk around with a sign.
Yeah. And, people, I think, because I talk to everybody, you've affectionately called me the carrier rep or what do you?
So you've been in the live chat, you've been called like the auction whisperer.
Yeah, auction whisperer, carrier relations. So my point
carrier
is,
relations.
I talk to a lot of carriers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I talk to a lot of carriers, and I always come back to who's your customer, and where do you live, and can you live 6 months without a check? That's if you're starting. If you've already got a fleet of 5 or more, who's your customer, and where are they going? Have you talked to them lately? Did you go take them some donuts? Did you take them a birthday card? What kind of a relationship do you have with your dealer? And again, dealers can be tricky people. They're just like cops, right? You got good cops, you got bad cops. Do you need law and order? Yeah. Do you need a car dealer? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are there bad dealers? Sure. Are there good ones? There's probably more good than bad. And anyway, as we talk about all these things that Jay gets excited about, that I get excited about, that we're just, we're going to have an auction GM, and we're going to have a Black Book, and we're going to have Jack Cooper's back, and we're going to have all these big names. And, Jay's doing that work, and Jay's doing an incredible job. And this stuff is really important. But ultimately, if you really sit down, you really think about it, everything comes back to, that was a cue. Did you see that?
The dealer. Well,
all comes back to the dealer. Yeah.
I just did the Oprah's voice. The dealer. So here's the thing, and I just lost half the audience there. No, here's the thing, and that's what's cool. You mentioned it before. Thursday is Dispatching Live. Friday is Cars on the Move. What a great way to move into Cars on the Move. Because if Dispatching Live, if you get frustrated like I do, and you're like, man, you know what? This load board stuff, it's, I'm ready for a change. You are all set for Friday Cars on the Move. And yet I saw somebody mentioned on Dispatching Live, I don't want to talk to dealers and auctions and sell myself. Perfect. That's where load boards come in. And load boards help you stay filled in. And more and more, everything's a hybrid. I'm not a black or white kind of guy. Everything is a gray area.
It is, but this is a good segue because I was thinking about your show Tuesday night, which, by the way, that Assertus show was just off the charts.
Thank you, man.
Wow.
That was
those guys,
amazing.
Dwayne, and
wow.
Was it Eric?
Eric, yeah.
Just wow.
That was awesome.
That's crazy.
No.
Anyway, we
Segue.
typically Yeah, it's a great segue. Oh no.
I do that all the time. Well, I was
Why?
talking about. I know, me too. I was talking about load boards and cars on the move, and people that don't want to sell. They don't want to talk to dealers and auctions, and they just want to get loads, and that everything's a hybrid, and everything is a gray area, and that nothing is black or white. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, front, back. That's it. From your show Tuesday night, I was so okay. You talk a lot about final mile, home delivery, opportunity. You talk a lot about
All the time.
I'm always like, come on, man, get off of it, right? Because I'm the fleet guy.
I know.
Well,
A lot of car haulers feel that way.
Yeah, well, you're the front end, and you know what you're saying. This hybrid concept that you're talking about. I'm the back end guy, right? I like the back because it's dirty and there's a lot of volume and it's go and it's fast and it's everything, right? So I like this. What we're seeing today, this is what I like.
Yeah.
Do I want to go to the front end? Do I want to buy a couple rollbacks and offer a service for home delivery?
Right.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that it really matters, but it is an opportunity. And the more you pay attention to what's going on in the market, and this is going on in the market. Jay had a whole show, a whole company, big company that this is all they do.
And you know what? Exactly. And you know what I saw? I didn't say anything, but I saw something. I secretly saw something yesterday that I didn't say anything. I don't even know if Sue knew. There was a company on the load board when we were searching through loads that holds themselves out as a home delivery service. And guess what they did? They posted loads on Central. You know why? Because they're now building customers that they can't fully serve, and they need sub-haulers to handle the over-the-road part. And there you see, if you get the customer, you will have too much work.
Well, and so, okay, you're right. But again, front, back. What's in the middle of the front and the back? It's the dealer.
Well, yeah, exactly. And who are they hauling cars for? Who got the customer to do the home delivery service? The dealer.
Yeah. So back to what I'm trying to tell everybody, and this is you probably will never hear me ever say anything other than go talk to a car dealer. Go talk to a car dealer. If you want to know what's going, you can call me. I can tell you, but it's really better if you just go talk to a car dealer because they'll tell you.
We need to go talk to a car dealer. We need to tell Sue that you need a T-shirt that says "Go talk to a car dealer."
Talk to a car dealer. It's a lot easier.
She is really into that. And on that note, go talk to a car dealer. That's it, man. I think we're wrapped.
I do too. I think that was good. Do we have a 1 o'clock meeting?
We got a 2 o'clock. So we got it. Yeah, we have an hour. So I'll see you at 2. Everybody else, have a great weekend. Stay safe. And what do we say, Ty?
Love your car dealer.
Go talk to a car dealer.
Go talk to a car dealer. That's all I say.
All right, man. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. All right, see you, buddy. Bye. Okay, man. Wow. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for saying hello in the live chat, asking questions. JD asked a great question. I've always wondered, where do used car dealers get their cars? Now, I said auctions. It is auctions, but you know where else they get cars? They get cars. So this is really interesting. Used car dealers that are smaller and they focus on their area and they look for people that are selling their cars and they make deals with folks. In fact, some dealers actually drive around looking for people that might be interested in selling their car. And what's really interesting is there are now efforts by large nationwide online car buying companies to try to find creative ways to get people to sell them their used cars. It's happening. It's interesting. We have our finger on the pulse. We're focused on everything that has to do with automotive because what do car haulers move? Cars. So talk to your car dealer. Let us know how we can help you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again for Auto Transport Intel, Cars on the Move. We got Black Book Tuesday night. And then our regular Thursday dispatching live, Friday Cars on the Move next week. Let us know how we can help. Send me an email, autotransportintel@gmail.com. Mark at Superflow, thanks for tuning in. Visit superflowsystems.com. Go sign up as an ATI Insider. Go to autotransportintel.com. Click on ATI Insider. Let us know how we can help you. And we'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Take care. Peace out.